All right. No, it's the wrong game. Total Immersion Driving or Racing or whatever the game is called. That I somehow don't remember. Anyway, so here's a more like really underground title, really low budget title that came out a long ass time ago in 2002. So I had played this game last month with my gamepad and actually kind of enjoyed it. I know that this game, the way that it was reviewed, a lot of people did not like the way that the car is handled and things with the AI. I think the AI are like really easy to beat, and this game's got like that weird mechanic that our Racing Evolution has, where the AI can get like upset and hold grudges against you. But I never had it happen. I guess you got to race dirty for it. Anyway, how does this game fare with a wheel? The answer is it does not at all. It's pretty bad. You might wonder why this is in split screen and why the car on the right, which is player 2, is driving and the one on the left isn't. I was really wrestling with this game a lot, trying to get this to work, and I tried to emulate the GT Force, which is like the oldest PS2 wheel from Logitech, I think, and it was the only one that was listed as supporting this game, or this game supporting, even though it turns out it actually does support the driving force and whatnot. It's just not mentioned, I guess, because that came out later. Yeah, so there's a bug. I don't know what's up with it, but in the emulator, if you try to enable the wheel, it detects the wheel, but it detects it solely as a player 2 device. You can select the phrase steering wheel in the options menu for player 1, but it doesn't mean that you're going to actually be using your wheel as player 1. So you can't actually play the game normally with a wheel in the emulator right now. And not only that, but there's some weird... I don't know what it is. The game just doesn't have a good time trying to understand the wheel support or something. I don't know if that's a bug with the emulator or the game itself. I switched between the Driving Force Pro, the Driving Force, the GT Force, and it didn't matter which one I picked, but the car is just uncontrollable with the wheel. And it doesn't matter which rotation you use, because in this footage it looks like I'm using like 270 or 360, and even when I had it set between those and 900 degrees, it just doesn't matter. For some reason, the car really fights you when you try to turn left. When you try to turn right, the car just like completely overshoots it no matter what. Like you're getting like triple the input that you should normally get. And when you try to turn left, you're getting like hardly any input. And it just makes it completely impossible to drive. You can look in this footage here. I'm trying to like stay on the driving line, and the car is just not having any of it. It's just completely undrivable. When I play with a gamepad, I had a decent time. You can actually tune your suspension setup and things like that, and that's pretty cool. And I got this car to drive pretty decently, for me at least. I looked at user reviews and reader reviews, and this car, people just fucking hate it. So I guess it's like really hard to tune it right, but I managed to do it because I'm knowledgeable about that. But yeah, when it comes to wheel support, this game is just busted. It's not really tenable at all to like play it, and you just can't even do the career mode. You can't use the player 2 wheel to do that stuff. It just doesn't work in the menu. So yeah, I don't know who the hell would ever look this game up and try to play it with a wheel, because it's just really unknown game. But that is pretty much it. Just unplayable, and even when you do try to play it with a wheel, it feels like shit. So yeah, that's about it. Take care.